Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another episode of Oxygen Not Included. So, in the last episode, we've built most of our little industrial brick with some machinery. I think what I would like to do in this episode is carry on with this, put some more equipment, and then we'll see. I will either sort out oil refinery just to get some oil into petroleum and start producing plastic. Or I might think about creating a little cooling loop around my base. But we'll see. We'll see. Before we carry on, let's just queue up a bit of building down here. Because it seems to be getting a little bit warm. So I'm just gonna seal this off just in case. Now, what can we do here? So I need oil refinery. Let me think. Oil refinery, this one's gonna be producing natural gas, which is a bit unfortunate. Shall I put it down here? What happens if I put it down here? Let's see if I can plan this out. If I put oil refinery, I need to pump out natural gas. So let's take natural gas pump. This will start be filled up with natural gas. I don't need much space. I need only that much to get in and out. Just like so. And then I need to store that natural gas somewhere. Where's... There we go. That's the one. Can I rotate it? No, I can't. That sucks. Oh well. Never mind. Now, next. Before I do that, let's do this. Let's add... Well, I can sort this out a bit later. Yeah, I can do that later. Doesn't matter. Put this in. Let me check if I can... Yeah, I've got the pipe going all the way down, which is great. Just need to disconnect it down here. Oh, I said I was going to build this from insulated. Just to keep that heat away. Say somewhere from here. I'm just going to go all the way back into the base. Let's say up to here. Disconnect it down here. Now, there's gonna be a little problem. I don't have room, or do I have gas element? No, not this Atmos sensor. Yeah, I don't have room for this one, which is a bit unfortunate. Which means I have to push this one tile to the right. Like so. This and this. Delete this. Just like that. Now where's the pump? There we go, that's the pump. Let's have automation, Atmos sensor. Let's add this one. Let's add automation. Something else I need to do is I need reservoirs for petroleum. And I think I'm gonna put those up here. Let's see if I can make this a little bit neat and tidier. So if I have two reservoirs, I can move all this as close as I can. So I'm just gonna disconnect all this. Don't need it. Well, in fact, let me just... Oh, I cannot do that. I need to be a bit careful not to remove what I shouldn't be removing. Take off electricity. Deconstruct these two. Let's speed things up. I can take this one out and this one out. I have to move all this cooling loop, fortunately, but that's life, I suppose. Now let's add this one down here. Next, we need presses. Let's put two of those like that. Now our cooling loop is not in the right place, so I am going to do this. I'm gonna loop this like that, and I'm gonna deconstruct all this for now. Well, I'm probably gonna need it. Just keep it clear. There we go. So one loop goes here, the other one goes like that, and we can start disconnecting stuff. Like for example, this one, and this one, and this one. Take this away. Oh dear, I think we're gonna have some steam in here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have some steam. It's gonna fall all the way down. That's a bit unfortunate. That is a little bit unfortunate. Let's mop this out. Priority 9, so we don't have too much of it down here. Come on, mop it all up, please. Well, it's probably not gonna turn to steam, but you know, just in case. Ah, there's a... Well, I'm gonna think about getting rid of it. I know there's a trick to do that. Whether it works or not, I don't know, but we'll see. Now, let's mop this up and this and this. Don't think we need to mop this anywhere. No, we don't. Okay, it's fine. Now, let's carry on. So we're gonna cooling loop, deconstruct this one. I can plug this in like so, and I can disconnect this. This one's gonna keep flowing now, hopefully. Yeah, that's good. And in here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. And we can deconstruct all that, and we can connect this to here. Yeah, that looks okay. So we can construct this, we don't need it anymore. And well, I have to think about... Yeah, I'll probably bring pipe over here. Well, we'll see. That's not important right now. What's important is to get some electricity, like so. And let's do a little bit of automation. Let's see if I can remember the right way to do it. So what I want to do is, once these two tanks are full of petroleum, I want to disable this machinery and it won't be enabled until this tank is empty. And it all has to do with simple overflow valves. Let's see. Can I not put them the other way around? Well, that's a bit annoying. But okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. Now, let me think. So, we're gonna have petroleum flowing in this one. Yeah, silly me. I'm gonna have it flowing in here, and then from this one right in here. Yeah, I think I remember how. So if we do this, and then do I need to? Yeah, to avoid wasting time, I'm gonna pause the video, I'm gonna design this, then we will carry on. Okay, this is it. This is probably the messiest thing I've ever done in this video game, and I'm not gonna bother trying to explain what's going on down here, so instead I've made a little bit of simplified schematics. So that mess over there is basically this kind of idea. So it's a simple overflow system that's utilizing uh, some of the game mechanics related to inputs and outputs. So the way it works is if you have something going along this pipe, this is incoming pipe and this is outgoing. So when you have something going along this pipe, and let's say if it's a liquid, I'm gonna talk about liquids for now. So it works the same on gases as well. So the way it works is as the liquid comes along this pipe, it will always prioritize to go into the input and out on the other end if there's nothing in here. So if this pipe is empty, there's room, then whatever liquid or gas comes along here, it will always go across and out like so. If this for some reason gets backed up, and there's a liquid or gas packet, one of these little packets occupying this space, if another packet comes along this pipe, and if this is occupied, it will just carry on along this pipe. It will just skip this input and carry on. So this is how the overflow works. This is the main route of whatever is in the pipe. If it gets backed up, this is an overflow system. What happens is, if you put a sensor down here and hook it up to, let's say, this machine, and say that if it detects, in this case, I'm gonna use petroleum. So if it detects petroleum in this pipe, that means all this has overflown and it will disable this machine. So this is the mechanic of the input. Now the reason why we have another bridge down here is because of another mechanics which is related to the output. So whenever there's a liquid flowing, and let's say if there is liquid in here, it will not overflow, it will not go over this bridge if this area is occupied. So the way this overflow system works is as the liquid is flowing here and it backs up, that liquid will overflow on this side and it will get stuck. And it will stay here right in front of this bridge until this pipe is empty. And this is the way the overflow works. So if you put a sensor here and say if there's petroleum in here or water or whatever liquid or gas you want to control, it will send a red signal to this machine and it will disable it. And it will keep this machine, for me in this case, disabled until this pipe is empty. Now to prevent this little thing that happens when this overflows and then duplicate runs back to operate it and then clears the pipe, uh, sorry, when it overflows and it disables the machine, but then it takes just a little bit of liquid to go away and it enables the machine again and it goes on and off and on and off, and that's a waste of time. So what I've done I've used the same mechanics, but I've put a liquid tank in here. So what happens now is it works exactly the same way. I can put sensor down here somewhere, let's say. It It works exactly the same way. So liquid flows here, and I've made a mistake. And I will explain why this is a mistake. So, as the liquid is flowing here, it will prioritize going over this bridge. It will go through here, through the tank, out into this tank. And let's say if I'm not using petroleum quickly enough, it will fill up this tank and it will start backing up here. It will back up into this tank, start filling this tank up. Once this one's full, it will back up here. And once it gets backed up to here, it will start overflowing in here. And what will happen is, because all this is full of liquid, all this is backed up, including this pipe down here, the liquid will skip this input, go all the way down here, and it will get stuck here. It will back up in here, up to this sensor, and it will disable this machine. Now, it will not enable it again until this liquid is clear. And if it needs to be clear, this pipe down here needs to be clear. And to get this clear, this tank needs to be empty. So the way it works here is, the duplicant will operate the machine until both of these tanks are full, and it will not come back to operate this machine again until one of the tanks is empty. So it's just saving a bit of time to prevent duplicates running back and forth and between the tasks. Now, one of the things I said, why this will not work. So there's another bit of mechanics, which is two pipes incoming and joining in, or there's one pipe going out and splitting into two. And the way it works is, if you got liquids flowing in here and they join together, what will happen, it will cycle between one and the other pipe. So one packet of liquid or gas will go from this pipe, and then the next one will go from here, and then one from here and one from here. The same way goes when the pipe is split into two. As liquid goes, one packet will go this way, the other one will go that way, and it will cycle like this. So this will not work because as the liquid comes, it will go this way, and the next packet will go down there. It's a bit of a mess. And the same way, don't make a little mistake which I used to make quite often by doing this. This won't work as well because once this overflows, it will overflow up to here because incoming liquid will go here first. And then once it overflows here, it will jump over because there's space in here. And in here what will happen is one packet will go along from this pipe and the next one will go from here. And it will cycle again, and once you get this liquid overfilled, it will be clearing liquid from this pipe and from this pipe at the same time. So don't do this mistake. I did it quite often and I couldn't understand why it's not working. So yeah, this is the basic mechanics. Hopefully that was clear enough to understand. Hopefully I've explained clearly enough. And I'm hoping this will work because this is quite a bit of mess. I've added a couple of more bridges because I had to go over some areas. It's a tight space, but hopefully it will work. We'll see. If it won't work, we'll fix it. Now for this one, what I'm gonna do is I need to start bringing oil down here, and to bring it here, I'm gonna need a bit of pipe. I'm gonna need a bit of insulated piping going like so. Just where is it? Insulated pipe, yes. I'm gonna bring it all the way here. Well, I'll take it up to here. But that's a problem. Well, it's not a big problem. I'm just gonna do this for now. And I'll explain why in a second. once it gets built. I want to fill this up with oil, and there's no space to put, what's it called again? Bottle emptier. It takes 3 tiles and there's only room for 2. So instead what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick liquid vent, keep it here until this is sealed off. And I'm gonna put another liquid vent down here, just to fill this with a bit of oil for cooling purposes. And that's gonna be it. So let's put the bridge over here. Let's extend this like that. Don't need this, at least not just yet. This has been deconstructed, so we can do this. Electricity. We need some electricity. I'm gonna use... yeah, why not? I'm gonna get this ready, because we're gonna pump all these gases out, well, carbon dioxide only. I want this to be vacuum, and only fill it up with natural gas. And we're probably gonna put a natural gas generator down here. I just have to do a bit of math and figure out how many natural gas generators we need to support one oil refinery if it was working non-stop. What else do we need? No, I'm gonna pause the video, get this all built, and then we'll carry on. Okay, so all the pipe work has been completed, and now we're gonna start filling this up with liquids where we need to be, where they need to be. So I'm gonna, no, wrong one. Let's put liquid then down here. I'm gonna disconnect this for now, and I'm gonna disconnect it here. Now we can actually connect this. Before we do that, there's something I need to build down here. So now, because we have some mixed liquids, I do not want anything going up this pipe except oil. And to do that, there's our really nice trick. We're gonna make a so-called powerless filter. And the way it works is this. So we're gonna have a liquid vent. We are gonna have liquid pipe element sensor, and we will have probably not out of lead, since this is quite a hot environment. I'm gonna make it out of iron. Yeah, why not? And then I need NOT gate out of iron as well, like so. Automation. The way it works is, as the liquid flows up this pipe, we're gonna select crude oil only, and what happens is, if this sensor detects crude oil, it will send a green signal, which will be, since it will be inverted through NOT gate, and it will become a red signal. So anytime, it's gonna make a mess. Let's disconnect it for now. So anytime a crude oil packet goes through here, this will send a red signal, which will be inverted into red, and this liquid vent will be closed, and crude oil packet will carry on along this pipe. Any other liquid getting in here will trigger this sensor to send a red signal, which will be inverted into green one, and this liquid vent will be open, and anything that goes will just be poured out straight away. And this goes, and it's utilizing the same mechanics of inputs. Anything that along the pipe will first try to go into an input. If it's closed or blocked, it will carry on along the pipe. That's how it works. So once this is built, now as you can see, I can actually show you. So we have this, and might as well just get it all up. Let me just double check. Yeah, it will go all the way up. Might as well disconnect this one for now, because we have an input here, so the crude oil will keep flowing. So now I don't have anything else selected. Sending a red signal, and the liquid vent is open. And you can see anything that goes in will pour out straight away. Now if I select, where is it? Crude oil. I'm just gonna slow this down. Where is it? Yeah. There. It detected crude oil in the pipe, sent a red signal, which was inverted into red, and this liquid vent is closed. And crude oil will just carry on further. Now, let's get this all the way up. Connect this. Now we're gonna fill this up, make a nice seal. Once this is sealed, then we're gonna connect this wire, pump all this out, and we will pretty much gonna be ready to go. Why is it? Alright, I made a mistake. Put a wire, yeah. Need to deconstruct this temporarily. Hold on a second. That's quite quick. Yeah, we're all full. Let's cut this out. Let's do this. And I don't need any more. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is deconstructed. So let's have a tiny bit of crude oil down here. Not much, just a little bit. Now we're gonna disconnect this. Now we can deconstruct liquid vent. This is sealed. Plug this in, start pumping out. And it's not working because I'm silly. Where is it? Ventilation, gas pipe. Let's get it out somewhere here. Let's put. Suppose I don't need high pressure vent. I'll be okay with this one for now. Let's get this built, and we will be ready to go. Atmo sensor. So we're gonna start. Well, once this is ready. Yeah, I need to disconnect. Well, I'm not gonna disconnect it for now. I don't need it, to be honest. There we go. Now, if this is above 0, you need to be working. So this will suck everything out in no time. We can power this up. Maybe not just yet. Here we need petroleum, and these two need somewhere to dump carbon dioxide. Then we need to check what's cooking on our printing pod. Track lead. I'll take seeds. There we go. Let's vacuum. Almost. Is it still not? Yes. Come on. Come on, hurry up. I want to start producing stuff, please. We still need to build this. Come on, come on, come on. Almost. There we go. All vacuum out. Now, we will activate this pump once we have more than, let's say, 4 kilos of gases in this room, which will be 4 kilos of natural gas. And I also need to... Oh, this is connected, that's fine. Connect this. I think I need a NOT gate. So if it's not detecting anything, it will send a red... Yeah, I need a NOT gate. Silly me. Good thing I disconnected this. Perfect timing. Let's stick it somewhere, I don't know. Here, maybe? Looks like a good place. Disconnect this and we should be ready to go. Just get this connected to power. We can deconstruct all this, we don't need it anymore. Don't need this liquid vent as well. And we can plug this in. I'm gonna run it for a short time because I still need to build the same system as we have here. I need to build for this tank to store natural gas. So let's have a look. This is nearly done. There we go, that's filled up. Do I need cooling for this one? Trying to think. I suppose, yeah, why not? Suppose we can put some cooling loop like so. Oh baby, it's working. There we go, we have petroleum flowing all the way into our polymer presses. They're gonna be produced... Oh, okay, that's interesting. Never seen this before. What is it? Pipe, no. Can I select this can or whatever you call it? Oh, it's part of... Yeah, okay. Silly me. There we go. Now we can disconnect this. Disconnect it down here, deconstruct all that, and this should cool down this area just a tiny bit. Well, I thought maybe I should have put insulated tile just to keep this sealed off, but it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Still gonna be cool. So we've got plastic coming in, we've got petroleum coming in, we've got some natural gas coming in, and I think this will do for this episode. I know I was planning to do a bit of more in this base, but it took some time to build this. Nice and tidy and compact. So I'm gonna, before I end this episode, I'm gonna cut this off. Like so. So I can build this next time and not worry about getting this overpressurized. And yeah, this one's up and running. We've got second turbine coming in. There we go. Looking good. We're gonna start producing tons of steel and iron, which is fantastic. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode right here. Got this cooling loop running as usual. Should be all okay. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.